Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got done watching, for the very first time, Spaceballs. I know some people are like, what? You've never seen Spaceballs? Blasphemy! Well, trust me, when I explain, it's going to make a lot of sense. Spaceballs was a kind of spoof parody movie that came out in 1987. It was written, produced, and directed by Mel Brooks. And the plot. Does it really matter what the plot is? Let's be honest. This is a parody of Star Wars. Most importantly, Star Wars. It does reference other space-like things like Star Trek or Aliens or even Planet of the Apes, which was interesting. But the movie just follows a bunch of spoof versions of Star Wars characters. Like instead of Han Solo, it's Lone Star. Instead of Princess Leia, it's Princess Vespa. Instead of Chewbacca, it's Barf. And instead of Darth Vader, it's Dark Helmet. The reason why I finally did watch it was because I would hear so many great things about it from everyone, from people online or people that I know, like, oh, Spaceballs is great, it's hilarious, it's this and that. So I thought, well, it just makes sense to finally sit down and watch it. But if you're wondering why have I not seen it earlier, I am somebody who came a little late to the Star Wars game. I didn't watch the Star Wars movies really into my 20s. I went through all of my childhood. Well, I saw episode 1 when I was a kid. You can understand why I didn't fully embrace Star Wars after that. Watching Spaceballs, I don't know if it's one of those things where I didn't grow up with this movie. I know people who saw Spaceballs before they even saw Star Wars and loved it. So I don't know what the real issue is with Spaceballs, but I did not love this movie. I did not find myself laughing constantly, consistently. I laughed maybe a handful of times. And when I say handful, like 3 times. There was a lot of jokes that fell flat, a lot of things that just didn't hit me in the right ways that it should have. And it's not really a Mel Brooks thing. I remember when Gene Wilder died, I marathoned a bunch of Gene Wilder movies, and there were Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, hilarious movies, hilarious Mel Brooks movies. At least I knew that his sense of humor could make me laugh with those other movies. For some reason, these jokes felt very obvious, felt very like, well, of course, that's the type of joke you're going to do with Star Wars. It's very easy. It seemed a little lazy in some of the cases. Look, did I find it amusing? Rick Moranis playing Dark Helmet? Sure. Seeing him with that big, oversized helmet and mask, and him trying to be menacing, and for some reason everyone's afraid of him, but yet he's a wuss. And the moment where he gets caught playing with his action figures, like, sure, those were amusing, but he did provide me with the biggest laughs in the film, the couple laughs that I got in the film. It was the meta jokes. It was like the really inside jokes that were just surprised me by how funny they were and where they came out. Like the time where they were so desperate to figure out where the heroes were, where they were hiding, that they decided to get the VHS of Spaceballs, of the movie itself, and they're like, well, we're filming the movie right now. We're still in the middle of it. Oh, but we could watch it. The tape's already out for whatever reason, and they go to watch it, and they're watching it at the same time as the scene that they're physically doing. That stuff was good. That stuff made me laugh. There was another scene later on where Dark Helmet was having a lightsaber battle with Lone Star, and they accidentally cut like the cameraman or the microphone guy, whoever he was. They knocked him off the thing, and that made me laugh as well. So don't get me wrong, there were moments that made me laugh. There were moments that caught me off guard, but I wished I laughed more. I wish I enjoyed it more. It was interesting, to say the least, to see Bill Pullman as Lone Star, especially because I don't really think of Bill Pullman in comedies. The Princess Vespa character was very annoying, and that was probably the point, but still, she was annoying. Barf, played by John Candy, it was amusing just to see him, but all of the jokes about him having to explain that his name is Barf and not that he actually wants to barf, that got old very fast. I don't know what else to say. I feel almost like I'm letting people down by saying that I didn't love the movie as much as they probably do, or you do, but I have to be honest. I only got a couple of laughs. I didn't really love the movie like I thought I would. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you have seen Spaceballs. How much do you love it? Because you probably do. If there's anyone out there, though, who sees my point, who understands why I didn't love it, I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!